Welcome back to Dazzy Cars. Today we're stepping into pure American muscle history, a time when horsepower was king, design was fearless, and cars were built to intimidate before they even moved. The Plymouth Barracuda isn't just a classic muscle car, it's a symbol of rebellion, raw power, and Detroit's golden era. This was a machine born in a world with no filters, no driving modes, and no apologies. A car that didn't ask for permission, it simply showed up and made noise. Now let's talk about the exterior, because the Barracuda is muscle in its purest form. Long hood, short deck, wide stance, this car follows the classic American muscle formula perfectly. The design is aggressive but honest. There's no fake aero, no decorative vents. Everything you see has purpose, or at least attitude. The front end looks mean, especially on later generations, with a wide grille and headlights that feel like they're staring you down. From the side, the proportions scream power. Thick rear tires, muscular fenders, and a body that looks ready to launch the moment the light turns green. This is a car that owns its presence. Park a Barracuda next to modern cars and it still dominates attention, not because it's flashy, but because it's authentic. Steel, chrome, paint, and pure attitude. This is Detroit confidence on wheels. Moving inside, the interior of the Barracuda reminds you immediately what era you're in. This isn't luxury in the modern sense, it's functional, driver-focused simplicity. The dashboard is straightforward, gauges are clear, and everything is built around the act of driving. You sit low, facing a long hood that constantly reminds you there's something serious under it. Now let's talk about comfort and technology, or the lack of it, because that's part of the charm. There are no screens, no touch panels, no digital assistants. What you get is a steering wheel, pedals, a shifter, and a direct connection to the machine. Seats are firm, the cabin is tight, and road noise is very much part of the experience. This car doesn't isolate you from the road, it throws you into it. Now let's talk about what truly defines the Barracuda, the engines. This car was available with some of the most legendary power plants ever to come out of America. Big displacement V8s that didn't whisper, they thundered. Turn the key and the whole car feels alive. The idle shakes the body. The exhaust note is deep, aggressive, and unforgettable. Acceleration is raw and unfiltered. There's no traction control saving you, no computer smoothing things out. You press the throttle and the car reacts immediately, sometimes violently. This is driving that demands respect. The Barracuda doesn't forgive mistakes, it teaches lessons. And that's exactly why it's so respected. Now let's talk about handling and driving feel, because this is where reality kicks in. The Barracuda isn't built for corners, it's built for straight lines, burnouts, and adrenaline. Steering is heavy, suspension is stiff but crude by modern standards. But when you're cruising, listening to that V8, feeling the vibrations through the wheel and seat, nothing else matters. This isn't about lap times, it's about emotion. Safety by modern standards is minimal, and that's the truth. This was a different. But that lack of insulation is also what makes the experience so intense. You feel everything. You're involved in every movement the car makes. Now let's talk about value and legacy. The Plymouth Barracuda is no longer just a car, it's a collector icon. Clean examples, especially high-performance variants, command serious money. Why? Because cars like this will never be made again. Regulations, technology, and culture have moved on. The Barracuda represents freedom, mechanical, and emotional. As we move into the emotional ending, the Plymouth Barracuda stands as a reminder of what driving used to mean. Loud engines, heavy metal, pure intention. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't refined, but it was honest. And honesty is what gives it soul. If you love cars with history, attitude, and real character, make sure you're subscribed to Dazzy Cars. This channel is about celebrating machines that shape the world, not just the ones that fit today's rules. And before you go, don't forget, the BMW Vision New Class video is already uploaded on the channel right now. If you want to see where cars are heading next, electric platforms, futuristic design, and a complete reset of what driving will look like, go watch that Vision New Class review right now. From raw American muscle to the electric future, the contrast is incredible. I'll see you there right here on Dazzy Cars.